What's good? This is Marcus the Fingaz Manderson, D-A-F-I-N-G-A-Z, back with another video for the Sampleist. In this video, we're going to talk all about the Jon Meyer soft drums. Before we get into that, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, even though this library was provided by the great team over at Jon Meyer Music, they have not had a chance to review this video, and they also did not have a chance to provide any input, and our judgment will not be affected by the fact that they provided this library at no charge. What is soft drums from Jon Meyer Music? Soft drums is a drum set that is the softly played drum set. It is recorded with a fluffy beater. They threw tea towels on the drums. They are hit with broomsticks. It includes snapshots. There is multiple round robins. You have 5 round robins, multiple velocities. You have 7 velocities. It includes loops. It does require the full version of Kontakt 6 or higher. Once you have that, it is just over 4 gigabytes. And once you have the plugin, you have a bunch of settings. You have mic buses, you have individual mic options where you can adjust the in and out, or the top and bottom, or the close, depending on what mics, what drum instrument you're hitting. You also have the room. You have pan and gate and reverb. You have built-in reverb effects, which includes slap, reverb, a dance hall, a small room, a medium room, a studio, a bedroom. You have a built-in compressor that is emulating the Native Instruments Supercharger GT compressor, where you have the input ratio and output, things like that. You have over 200 loops, fills, one-shots, recorded at the 8 tempos, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, and 130 BPMs, but the tempo is adjustable and it will match whatever tempo your DAW is set to. It is regularly priced at $79. You can get this instrument for $79. So let's check out the soft drums. This is just right out the box. You see the keys at the bottom there, here in Kontakt. I'm just going to play up the keys. And you also have it doubled. So I can do, with the C1 there and the C3 are the same thing. So you can do kicks like... Really, a really nice character in the drum sound. I'm having too much fun. So let's go over just the interface here. You have a firm kick drum, you have the fluffy, and you have the stiff. Nothing too crazy there. For snares, you have silky snare, satin snare, and fuzzy. Then for toms, you have velvet, cushy, and plush. Then in the advanced settings, you have the different mixes. So if I just want to take out the close, just keep the room. These 3 at the top are your actual mix buses for all the drums, but you can go down here and individualize the drums. And let's say I want to adjust the toms or the different hats, the snare, I can adjust those different mixes and what mics they're being sent to. You can also adjust the pan, the gain, and the reverb send. And you can do that for each different instrument. Then we have reverb over here, dance hall, you can put all the drums in the same room, and you can adjust the different sends per instrument. Then we have a compressor, so we can adjust the compressor. Again, this is emulated off the Supercharger GT from Native Instruments. Might have just blew your ears away. So what we're going to do is I'm going to mute the microphone, and we're going to go through the different snapshots here in soft drums. So that is the soft drum presets. Next, we're going to jump over to the soft drum loops, and I'm going to play through some of those presets here in the loops. If you see here, you have the different tempos, and you also have the loops at C1, the fills starting at C3 here, and the one shots at C5. So I'm going to play through a couple of those. And you can hear that they are matching the tempo that I have currently set. So let me change this to 60, and we'll hear how the 60 tempos were naturally recorded. And we'll listen to some of the 70s. Let's jump to 80. Great vibes there. We're going to jump up to 90. Again, just doing a quick overview. I won't be able to play all of these. You have to purchase it to get all the dope loops. And we'll jump to 110. Dope vibes, 120. And the one shots at the end there you can use as to sort of end the phrase. And last but not least, we'll jump up to 130 and play a couple of these loops. So great vibes. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to jump over to a loop or to a track or an idea that I created using these soft drums. Let's go check that out. So that is the demo. What you hear there is the Jon Meyer soft drums. There's also a Jon Meyer woven strings. That's another instrument. Definitely check that out. And then I had the Logic stock Yamaha grand piano and the Logic stock dark upright jazz bass. I'm just going to mute and hide those other instruments right now. We're only going to talk about the drums. So I'm starting with the soft drums loop. I have 2 drum loops going on. So I'm starting with this loop here. It's a really nice percussive, just soft drums at the normal tempo that it was recorded at. So that is the 100 tempo there. And then in the second go around, I have the other layer coming in right here. Another drum loop. I believe this one, let's find out here what this one's all about. Is it the 130 loop, but it's going to be dropped down to the tempo of 100. So this is recorded at 130, but it will play back at 100. So this is that tempo or that loop. And this is both of those loops layered together. So really, even though it's soft, it's still really dynamic. And then of course, once I have those 2 loops going and you sort of get the idea there, at the 9th measure here, I have just some drums that I programmed in just by playing on my MIDI keyboard, some drums throughout the whole beat. So this is just the drum sort of the drum kit. That's just a shoebox smack, right out the box sound. And yeah, just once I came up with a decent drum loop there with all those instruments, just adding keys. Like I said, I added the woven strings from Jon Meyer, and then also the Logic stock piano, Logic stock upright bass, and just came up with those great vibes. I do like it. I'm just gonna play the end of the track because I like the vibes, sort of jazzy slash maybe new age, I don't know, R&B, but I'll play the end of it starting from here. And let me make sure. So that could actually serve as like a cue for sync licensing or an intro to a project or something like that. So yeah, great. So overall thoughts, I really like the sounds of this. Again, a huge fan of Jon Meyer, been a fan of his from the piano book stuff. And like as you can see, I have woven strings. I have a lot of his other stuff there also. But soft drums is definitely a great improvement from the soft drums that he released on piano book. And again, definitely worth the investment. This one is $79 for the soft drums. You might be able to catch it on sale around the holidays, but it is currently priced at $79 at the time of this recording. It does require the full version of Kontakt 6 or higher, so make sure you have that. But once you got it, you have some soft drums that you can add to your music productions. Thank you again to the whole team over at Jon Meyer Music for sharing this library for us to review for you. And be sure again to like, comment, and subscribe to the Sampleist for more great reviews like this, and we will see you in the next video. All right, peace.